This is the Jensen 541R as it appeared at the Vancouver All-British Field Meet.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with that model.
We didn't recognize the car, and that's probably because just 193 of them were ever made during its production period, 1957 to 1960. It is safe to say that it is a very rare car. Very few were exported out of Britain, and this is one of only two in Canada. The original aluminium prototype appeared in 1953 as the 541 at the London Motor Show, although this changed to fiberglass for all production cars. The Jensen 541R was the new and upgraded version of the Jensen 541 introduced in 1957. It had a steel chassis, a lightweight fiberglass body, independent front suspension, a live axle rear, and it was powered by the 4.0-liter straight-six engine from the Austin shear line. Within a year, the new 541 had already earned rave reviews from magazines, such as Autocar. The suspension system came from the Austin A70, with independent suspension by coil springs at the front, and a live axle with semi-elliptic springs at the rear. The 541R, introduced in 1957, differed from the 541 by using rack and pinion steering instead of a cam and roller system, and large disc brakes were used on all four wheels. The car's styling was by Jensen's designer Eric Neal, and was not only considered attractive, but was aerodynamically efficient too.
The 541R was designed by Eric Neal, using design cues with perhaps a little inspiration from the Mercedes-Benz 300 SL. The 541R was fast, handled well, and the interiors were luxurious with leather upholstery, front bucket seats, and plenty of trunk space.
And I'm a dummy.
Right. No, well, it's a Jensen 541R, as you can see. There are two of them in Canada. The other one is owned by the son of the designer of the car.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, he's it's got an big Austin six-cylinder, 4-liter engine, which is the six-cylinder version of the Healy 100 engine.
Okay, right.
So
What terrific lines. Absolutely gorgeous lines.
Yes, well, thank you, Eric Neal for that. Sorry, Eric Neal, I got the confused.
How did you come about obtaining the car, and how long was your interest with Healey's or Jensen's?
This caught my eye when I was 18. It was in a motor magazine or auto car magazine, and I just fell in love with it. And then I was walking through Kerrisdale 32 years ago, and there she was with her back end sticking out of a garage.
Oh, goodness.
So she was black then, but then my all-time favorite car is a 300 SLR Mercedes.
Indeed.
You know, the one that Sterling Moss
Right. And
went round Italy at nearly 100 miles an hour average.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can see some sort of little.
Oh, so once you mentioned the
pieces.
Mercedes-Benz, you can see some of the DNA
Yeah,
running
that's
through
exactly
the car.
right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a super beautiful looking car. And how long have you had it?
I've had it 32 years now.
32 years, wonderful. And was it in this condition when you got the car, or have you...
I had it painted. It was black.
Okay.
When I had it, it was green when it came out of the factory.
Uh-huh.
But I thought, well, I don't like black and I don't really like green. So
I love the interior. It's amazing.
The silver does it a lot of justice.
It does, well, it's because
It really does,
that
yeah.
connection with the racing Mercedes.
Yeah, it certainly does.
It doesn't perform like it. RPM tops out at 3,900, if you can imagine.
Okay. And do you take it out a lot, or on...
Shamefully, no.
Oh, okay.
I don't. And I pay for it by having to, every time I want to bring it to the Van Dusen,
Yeah.
I have to play with the SUs. I've become quite an SU hack.
Yeah. Well, I'm certainly so glad that you did bring it out today.
Yes, well,
with this not
perfect weather, but still good enough for a car show.
Thank you for taking
really
an interest
appreciate
in
you
it.
bringing your wonderful car out. And,
Thank you so
thank
much
you
for us with the Lotus Group and at Lotus at 7 Spot. Truly an amazing car. Thank you so much for showing it. Thank you.
Good,
Have a
thanks
great
lot,
day.
mate. Enjoy.